So when you're playing, how do you see your chat stuff? While you're on live on BeamXR Live, how do you like look up and see your like chat and stuff?
Okay, peoples, so in my most recent live stream, that was so recent, in fact, that it still says it's live, it is not live anymore. It is not live. I'll give free eggs. I only gave 1 egg away, which is sad. Sad only 1 egg was given away. But one of the people in the chat asked, hey, how do I use BeamXR? So what you want to do, okay, chat, is you want to log in. Obviously, pretty much. It'll say sign in to Meta account or something. Just do whatever it asks you to do. And then once you're done...
Yes, you can actually see who is lurking in your Twitch streams. So I am currently live on Twitch right now. So as you can see, here is my chat box. And in the top right-hand corner, there's these 2 little...
How to keep your live chat open while you're streaming using BeamXR, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So we're gonna be using Boxing Underdogs. I have a video for this game coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. Then once you're in your game and you open up BeamXR and you go ahead and choose all of the things that you need to choose, you hit go live, and this is actually going to change to your live stream with your chat. Move it somewhere that's not going to disturb you. You can resize it if you want, and then you basically just look back at the game and hit triggers inside of the game. Now, you're playing the game, but the chat and the window stays up there. You can do this. This is called multitasking. You can do this with different windows in your...
Okay. How do you go live? No. How to see your live chat and stuff while you're live streaming?
Do you want to put your chat on your stream like all the other big streamers? I'll show you. It only takes a few seconds. First, follow me and then head to this website. From here, just go to channel name and type in your Twitch channel. Scroll down a little bit further and click generate. Once you're done with that, you can copy this link and put it in your OBS. And that's it. It literally takes a minute.
After this girl bought the new iPhone 17, she revealed the family tradition that happens every time someone gets a new phone.
Okay, what every family does when they get their new iPhone, I got the iPhone 17 Pro Max in this beautiful blue color.
Cool, give me your 16.
Cool, give me your 15. Cool, give me your 14. I have 2 phones! Let's go!
After this girl bought the new iPhone 17, she revealed the family tradition that happens every time someone gets a new phone.
Okay, what every family does when they get their new iPhone, I got the iPhone 17 Pro Max in this beautiful blue color.
Cool, give me your 16.
Cool, give me your 15. Cool, give me a 14. I have 2 phones! Let's go!
After this girl bought the new iPhone,
Go, Ellie, go.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh! Wait, hang on!
Go, Ellie, go.
This teacher pointed out a sleepy student and asked him to bring some chalk from the next class. Half asleep, he got confused and walked out one door, then came right back in through another door, thinking he was in a different classroom. Then he walked up to the same teacher and asked, "Ma'am, can I borrow some chalk?" She looked at him confused and said no. So he nodded, left again, and came back through the same door. "Ma'am, the classroom next door doesn't have any chalk either." The entire class erupted in laughter. They couldn't believe what just happened, but the noise got so loud that the principal heard it. He stormed in, furious, and immediately canceled their best class award as punishment. Then he turned around and walked out. A few seconds later, he came back in through the other door, looked around at the quiet, confused students, and said with a smile, "Now this class is much better behaved. They deserve the best class award."
These guys strapped their buddy into a sketchy makeshift lie detector to finally force the truth out of it. The first friend held up a roll of toilet paper and asked, "Do you only use this to wipe your nose?" The buddy smirked and confidently replied, "Yeah," but a massive shock suddenly hit him, and he screamed, "Ah! It electrocuted me!" While his friends completely cracked up laughing. Determined to beat the machine, he said, "I'll try again." Then the guy running the test leaned in with a massive smirk and dropped the ultimate friendship trap. "Between me and him, who do you like more?" Trying to play it safe, the buddy yelled, "Of course I like you more!" An even bigger shock hit him, literally sending him flipping right off the bed. But the guys shared an epic fist bump, leaving the operator looking completely salty. Sighing, the operator said, "All right, last question." The guy confidently replied, "Go ahead." So the operator asked, "Do you like guys or girls more?" The guy scoffed, "Are you crazy? I'm 100% man. I like girls." But the machine immediately hit him with a soul-crushing shock. Panicking, he desperately jammed his hand back onto the sensor to try and fake the results. But it was way too late. Shaking his head, the operator slowly got up, smirked, and said, "Yeah, I don't belong here." He walked out, but then immediately popped his head back in and yelled, "Sorry, enjoy your time together." And he quickly flipped off the lights and walked right out.
这个纸是用来擦笔记的吗？是。那我和范路达之间，你更喜欢谁？我肯定更喜欢你。我再问一个。没事，我已经赢了。那你喜欢男生还是喜欢女生？你这话问呢，这不是白问吗？有毛病吧！我一个大老爷们儿，我喜欢女生。好，我确实不应该参选。啊，忘了，不好意思啊，辛苦了。
These guys.
Just look at Victor in LA and sit with the Y at U of A and all the majors at the labels rebooting soon as I am A. Just look at Victor in LA and sit with the Y.
This lioness was dying. A bone was jammed deep into her upper jaw, so badly she couldn't even drink water. And here's what made it worse. She hadn't eaten in nearly 2 weeks. If that bone didn't come out soon, she was done. But a wildlife ranger named Haley spotted something off. She grabbed her tranq gun and put a dart right in the lioness's hindquarters. Moments later, the lioness went completely limp. To be safe, Haley prodded her with a rifle. Once she was sure the lion was fully under, she got to work, performing oral surgery right there in the field. She took a wrench and hammered at the bone until it finally broke free. The smell was unbearable. One look at it told the whole story. The surface had turned black, meaning it had been lodged in her mouth for a very long time. If Haley hadn't found her when she did, this lioness would have slowly wasted away. But even with the bone out, weeks without food or water had left her in terrible shape. Until she woke up, the team had to stand guard, because hyenas wouldn't think twice about going after a defenseless lion. The next morning, Haley rushed back to check on her, and her heart sank. Normally, the lioness should have been awake hours ago, but she still wasn't moving. As the sun climbed higher, the African heat turned brutal. The lioness still hadn't woken. Her pulse and breathing were barely detectable. The blazing sun kept draining whatever strength she had left. The crew pulled a vehicle over, using its body to shield her from the heat. Prolonged starvation had shut her system down. All they could do was watch and wait. Haley placed fresh water next to her. Nothing. No reaction at all. She fed water directly into the lioness's mouth through a soft tube, and finally she started swallowing on her own. The moment Haley saw her drink, a smile broke across her face. She kept feeding her, again and again, without hesitation. As the sun rose higher, the vehicle's shadow could no longer cover the lioness. Haley rigged a shade canopy on the roof. Everyone was praying she'd pull through. By 2 in the afternoon, even the makeshift shade wasn't enough. The team carefully moved her under a tree. Haley kept pouring water over her body to bring her temperature down. Slowly, her strength started coming back. She lay still, eyes locked on the woman who'd been feeding her, and for the first time, she tried to eat on her own. As the tree's shade shifted, the team kept repositioning her to stay out of the sun. She gathered what little energy she had, pushed up on her front legs, tried to stand, but her back legs gave out, and she collapsed. Night fell again. It had been a full 24 hours since the tranquilizer was given. At 1 in the morning, with everyone watching and hoping, the lioness finally rose to her feet on her own. She took her first steps, slow and unsteady, like a cub learning to walk. She stumbled toward the nearest water source. Haley started the truck and followed quietly behind, watching over her every step of the way. She finally reached the water and drank. This lioness was dying.
This is a bridge where crazy locals jump over the power lines to do cliff jumps. I wanted to give it a try, but the hardest part is just getting up there. Everyone's feet are all wet and slippery, and so it's hard to get traction going up the bridge. I decided to go over and try from the other side. If you started to slip while you're at the top, that'd be pretty bad, but the worst part is crossing over these little beams in the middle. My hops are pretty bad, and the lines look pretty high and far out, so I wasn't sure if I was going to do this jump. I was already up there, so I had to jump either way, but I opted to go the other side and not get electrocuted. I knew the local boys were probably bummed that I didn't jump over the wires, so I made sure to have a little trick in store for them. This is a bridge where crazy local...
This guy made an unbelievable claim in his ad because he took a mesh sheet and spread his company's sealant all over it, and then said that the product is so waterproof that you can literally build a boat out of it. So he actually built a boat and showed it floating on the water, hyping the product so much that these college students wanted to expose him. So they started rebuilding a boat using his company's sealant, and on the first day, they applied 1 coat. On the second day, they applied another coat. On the third day, they used a flashlight to check where the sealant was thin and where they needed to add more. So there was no doubt that they didn't build the boat properly. And on day 4, it was time for the results. So they installed a motor to make the boat even move. However, when they completely doubted the durability, the moment they tested it, they realized the boat actually worked, and it functioned just like in the advertisement. And because of this video, the company's sales absolutely exploded. This guy made an unbelievable claim in his ad because he took a mesh...
Why can't Hulk turn back into Bruce Banner anymore like Smart Hulk? When Hulk trains Jennifer Walters, aka She-Hulk, he starts with yoga-style control, but she struggles feeling overwhelmed, like chaos is building inside her. And here's the big question, why can't Smart Hulk switch back into Bruce Banner anymore? It goes back to Bruce's past when he once used a device to suppress Hulk's transformations. After Thanos defeated Hulk in Infinity War, something inside Bruce permanently changed. He stopped resisting and began fully merging his mind with Hulk. This fusion created Smart Hulk, strength and intelligence combined in one body. But there was a cost. Bruce lost the ability to separate from Hulk again. In the end, every victory comes with a price you have to pay. Why can't Hulk turn back into Bruce Banner anymore like Smart Hulk? When Hulk trains Jennifer Walters,
that's enough. Hold on, let me see. How can you get your stream up? How do you get your stream up there on BeamXR Live? How to like stay up there while you're streaming? You can just look up and it'll work.
Using boxing underdogs, I have a video how to keep out soon. Chat, how to keep your live chat open while you're streaming using BeamXR, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So we're gonna be using boxing underdogs. I have a video for this game coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. Then once you're in your game and you open up BeamXR and you go ahead and choose all of the things that you need to choose, you hit go live, and this is actually going to change to your, your live stream with your chat. Move it somewhere that's not going to disturb you. You can resize it if you want, and then you basically just look back at the game and hit triggers inside of the game. Now, you're playing the game, but the chat and the window stays up there. You can do this. This is called multitasking. You can do this with different windows in yours from your browser or other like window applications. So you'll be able to have floating windows in your game, and that's how you do it. That's how you get to keep your chat. See ya.
Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do, right? Alright. Never mind. I think I have to go to the game first. Every now and then I was. Alright. Where? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, BeamXR. I can go up. How can you see your chat while you're playing when you're in BeamXR on YouTube? How can you see your chat in BeamXR Live on YouTube in 2026? Live on 2026. Boom. Live in. Why you know how you go live? How do you get your stream? How do you go live? And BeamXR, how do you? And BeamXR Live, how do you see your chat while you're playing a game? You know why I can see a LA bus.
I'm not coming on Saturday. I'm strapped for cash.
Every day I ever
And it should just
want.
pop up there, but BeamXR, and then live. Once you load in.
Did you know you can now live stream any game or app on your Meta Quest to Twitch and YouTube? BeamXR Live is a new app for Quest that lets you go live directly from your headset. No PC, no cables, no complicated setup. So whether you play competitive shooters, social games like Animal Company or Gorilla Tag, or chilled mixed reality apps like Pencil, if it's in your library, you can now stream it. Just download BeamXR Live from the Quest store. Link up your Twitch and YouTube, and you're set. You can even see your live chat while you play, so you're always connected to your audience. Just search for BeamXR Live in the Horizon store and start streaming today.
How do you see a live chat while you play BeamXR Live?
This is a short video showing you how to go live on YouTube and Twitch with BeamXR. First, log into the BeamXR portal.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, and in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to bring your chat, whether you stream on Twitch, YouTube, doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how to bring your chat inside of both the Oculus VR environment, if you're playing an Oculus game and streaming an Oculus game, and also in the Steam VR environment, if you're playing a VR game through Steam. Again, doesn't matter what platform you're using, this will work for either of those. And then I'm also going to show you guys how to do the same thing with your activity feed, whether you're using Streamlabs, Stream Elements, you want to see who's following you, your donations, all of that while you're playing a VR game, while you're streaming that through OBS. And that's exactly what we're going to show you how to do today. Again, doesn't matter whether it's with an Oculus game or a Steam game. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do it. All right, let's roll the intro and jump into it. Alright guys, so here we are on the desktop, and in order to get started with this, what you're going to want to do before you jump into your VR space, you got your stream running, you're getting ready to put on your VR headset, you've done your just chatting phase, or you might be starting in VR and you're getting things ready before, but what you're going to want to do before you jump into your VR space, and you can do this in VR if you bring up your desktop and do it, but it's easier just to do it before.
How do you
keep
do
your
this?
live chat open while you're streaming using BeamXR, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So we're gonna be using Boxing Underdogs. I have a video for this game coming out soon, so stay tuned for that.
Triggers? Like, I don't know how to do that.
BeamXR, and you go ahead and choose all of the things that you need to choose. You hit go live, and this is actually going to change to your live stream with your chat. Move it somewhere that's not going to disturb you. You can resize it if you want, and then you basically just look back at the game and hit triggers inside of the game. Now, you're playing the game, but the chat and the window stays up there. You can do this. This is called multitasking. You can do this with different windows in yours from your browser or other like window applications. So you'll be able to have floating windows in your game.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Do I have to, my triggers, bro, oh my gosh. How do you do this? Freaking God! How do you do this shit? How do you do this shit? this shit doesn't fucking work? Look company, bro. Damn. It's fucking hard, bro. How do you see your chat or your live on, oh my god, on BeamXR? Do it, bro. I just wanna do it, bro. Come on. Fucking god, this is so messed up, bro.
How to use BeamXR to go live. So I'm just gonna log out. So first you log in with your Meta account, and then you can.
Okay, peoples. So, in my most recent live stream, that was so recent, in fact, that it still says it's live. It is not live anymore. It is not live. I'll give free eggs.
My new evil phone company will have the most confusing pricing and plans of all time.
Who would join that? With Verizon, you can get the new Simplicity plan for only $30.
What's going on, you all? Today we're teaching you how to read your live stream chat in VR. Now I use the Quest 2 for this example. We can use any VR headset of your choice that obviously tethers or links to a PC. You can do Twitch, YouTube. You can also connect some Streamlabs, some Stream Element features. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First things first, we're gonna be in Steam and you're gonna download the Live app within Steam. It's free and you want to be able to launch it. When you launch the Live app, you're gonna see right here a couple of things. Now, Live is very easy. You just integrate it with your Google or your Twitch account or YouTube. And so right here with Live, you just go to Streamer Kit. You're gonna put Launch Streamer Kit. I already had it on auto launch, so it kind of gives you this menu right here. So within this menu right here, now this you don't have to worry about anymore. You can
Now I can go live and I'll show you how. So first you want to go to the store
What are these people doing?
that you have. You want to search up BeamXR space live.
Yo, bro.
This will pop up and you install it. Then
Huh. Okay. I crashed. So I don't know why. Mic switching experimental feature requires seamless multitasking to be enabled and may not work in every game route. So I don't know if you guys can hear me still because it crashed and it like reset the stream. But it wouldn't let me switch my mic from the game to the stream again. And then it crashed. So I don't know. I said for the time that I was muted, I said happy birthday to BBS. I think it was.
how do you see your live stream?
But and then I also mentioned that I was responding to you saying I have a nice voice. I mentioned that I do audiobooks, or I'm doing an audiobook currently.
How do you see your live stream?
BG Papa.
On
some freelance voice
your
stuff.
VR
and then I also post
with the new.
I have posted some short stories on my YouTube. So if you
Hi, welcome back to Bugs. So today I have a tutorial for you.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to live stream on your Oculus.
Oh my god.
I am epic.
Oh, let's get that then.
Oh,
Let's
Skeleton.
get
Skeleton is.
We're gonna
Can y'all
fish.
see me? Can y'all see me? Yo, bro. Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Can you see me?
Me? Level 5 YouTuber?
There's
no...
Definitely give
Yo,
me.
I killed...
I spent 35 bucks, bro.
Wait,
Yes, bro. I spent 35 bucks. Don't ask me.
$35 on this game?
I've spent a lot more than 35 bucks.
35 bucks on our shirt, bro.
Guys, can we
Look at my bundle cosmetics. I spent a lot more.
Wait.
Hey, it's not my fault. I earned the money myself, so I can do what I want with it.
Oh God, it's not working. You are no help. That boxing video is no help at all. How do you live stream? No. How do you see your chat on BeamXR Live on YouTube? Is that hard? It's not that hard.
And me give it this deal, make you balance and grip on. Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there, why not go down there? Go down there.
Streamer tips. This one is for anybody that's interested in VR streaming. Maybe you're curious about streaming in VR and you don't know how to look at your Twitch chat when your head is in a headset. Check this out. I want to show you OVR Toolkit. Not only can you use it to provide essential system information while you're live, but you can also link your Twitch chat to it so you can pull it up on your wrist while you're in the headset.
How to keep your live chat open while you're streaming.
I am streaming. This is so hard, bro.
So we're going to be using Boxing Underdogs. I have a video for this
Oh
game.
my God, this is aggravating me.
For that. Then once you're in your game and you open up BeamXR
am
and you
in
go
it.
ahead and choose all of the things that you need to choose, you hit go live, and this is actually going to change to your, your live stream with your chat. Move it somewhere that's not going to disturb you. You can resize it if you want, and then you basically just look back at the game and hit triggers inside of the game. Now, you're playing the game, but the chat and the window stays up there. You can do this. This is called multitasking. You can do this with different windows in yours from your browser or other like window applications. So you'll be able to have floating windows in your game. And that's how you do it. That's how you get to keep your chat.
Yeah, I remember.
See ya.
Oh yeah, how do you That's kind of difficult. How do you